This is the talkSPORT Breakfast with Arnold Clark. Build your own car deal online, all with a few clicks. I'm Jamie O'Hara, and this is Jason Cundy.
Has anyone seen talkSPORT Bricky? Alan Brazil, can you hear me, Big Al? You're supposed to win a liver beating. Ray Parler, Ali McCoy, Hugo the dog, DJ Ed, Beaky, Graham Beecroft, can you hear me, Beaky? You're supposed to win a liver beating. Chicken Biryani, Ronnie Irani, Cobra Bobs, Simon Steve-O from Coral, can you hear me, Steve-O? You're supposed to win a liver beating. Shabana Hearn, Jeff Stelling, Neil Warnock, Harry Redknapp, Laura Woods, the debrief in the London Bridge Hotel. Can you hear me, Big Al? You're going to win a liver meeting.
Oh, dearie me, had to be done. It's a sports bar takeover. Big Al's got it. Tottenham are the Europa League champions as well. 2025 delight in North London. Well, one half of it anyway.
He's done it again! Arsenal 2, Real Madrid 0. Declan Rice at the double with two sensational free kicks.
Champions League winners, the Gunners. How does that sound?
You got a co-host over there that knows he owes me a written apology. Yeah,
Oh, does he?
I'm still waiting.
You are a top team and you'll win the Champions League.
This is not their night. This is not their season. And they're out of the Champions League. And he's in. Spurs lead through Brennan Johnson. Son has lifted the trophy. And Spurs have won the 2025 Europa League.
North London forever.
Whatever, no weather. These streets are our
Spurs may be 17th in the Premier League, but we'll be playing the same European competition as our bitter rivals next season. Difference is, one club celebrates silverware and the other celebrates beating Real Madrid. You can have your say on that. 03 717 22 33 Cundy this morning has called Arsenal the runt of the litter in European trophies. You want to just reevaluate that one?
Look, everyone's talking about because what Spurs have done, who's had a better season. I'm saying Arsenal have had a better season.
Oh, don't be a
Right?
favour.
You can't be 17th, mate. It's a disgrace.
You can.
You cannot, Spurs cannot be the worst team other than the bottom three. You can't, right? Your season was
Champions League
saved. You're not champions. I've pulled you up.
Champions League football.
Yeah, but you're not champions of Europe. You won the Europa League, right?
Champions of Europe.
You won the Europa League. You're not.
Champions of
Show some respect. Look, even Celtic. Show respect to Celtic.
What are you on about?
They can say they've been champions of Europe. Chelsea can.
Yeah.
Arsenal can't. Spurs can't.
We can.
Man United can. Man City can. Liverpool.
3 Europa Leagues.
Villa. Forest. Show some respect to those teams.
True.
Right? You can't be coming on here saying you're champions of Europe.
Arsenal won it.
No, of course they haven't. They're the run. Here's why they're the runt of the litter. Arsenal, for the size of that club, to have one major European trophy in their history is nothing short of disgusting.
Let's go to Stephen. He's an Arsenal fan. All right, Steve?
How you doing, boys? You all right?
I'm all right, Steve. All right. How you feeling this morning on your way to work?
What, sorry?
On your way to work this morning, having to deal with the fact that Spurs have won a major European trophy.
Listen, I told my mate yesterday you'll be all over this today.
Yeah.
Yeah, about the best team. You lost 21 games this season.
I know. It's been a good season, Steve. It's been a great season.
It's laugh.
Champions League football. We've got a Europa Super Cup final to look forward to. Trophy in the cabinet. No more Spursy. You just have to accept it, Steve.
Mate, I'm not biting this morning. I'm laughing all the way to work with my mate. We're not having it.
No?
It's Johnson Painters Cup, that. In Europe.
Hold on, Steve-O. Your record is embarrassing in Europe. You can't.
Right.
You can't. How can Arsenal only have one major European trophy? One.
Listen, let's have this out now,
One.
right? Have a look how many games Arsenal have won in Europe. Chelsea.
What?
In Champions League.
What?
Look on that one.
Sorry, what?
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 What are you on about?
Look at that. Look
How many trophies
games
you
you've
got?
won in Europe.
How many games you've won?
That in.
Oh, well done. Well done.
Steve, you can't come on with a straight face.
Well done. You
Talking
beat
how
Real
many games
Madrid.
you've won in Europe.
You know what
games.
makes sense, mate?
Do you know what this is? This is like Arteta saying how many points Arsenal have accumulated and how, you know, looking at Liverpool, when they're going to finish on fewer points this season, Liverpool, than Arsenal got last year. Doesn't mean a thing unless you lift the trophy.
Listen,
Doesn't mean
we're
a thing.
talking to a true Arsenal fan here, not one of them soft ones that ring up.
Go on.
I was born in Camden Town.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, you should know then, Steve-O.
Be careful around North London. There's a lot of lily whites knocking around today.
Yeah. Avoid that.
Steve. Just avoid Seven Sisters. You know, you've got some trophies coming down there.
Let me ask you this question. Right, stay there, Steve. Let me ask you this.
Go on, then.
Who would you rather be manager of your team next season, Ange or Arteta?
Big Ange.
You were slaughtering him a couple of weeks ago.
Big
You want him
Ange.
sacked. Slaughtering him, you were.
Steve's hung up. Steve's hung up.
He's enough of this rubbish. Enough of this rubbish.
Let's go to Ryan. He's an Arsenal fan. All right, Rice?
Rhino?
Morning, gents. How you doing?
Yeah,
I'm all
good,
right.
Rhino.
I'm all right, Rice. How you feeling, mate? Going to work Monday morning, Spurs champions.
I won't be going to work Monday morning 'cause it's bank holiday, but it was painful yesterday, I can't lie. But you deserve it, you know. My dad's a Tottenham fan, and I sort of felt a bit happy for him.
Bit happy.
Yeah, well, I ain't going to get carried away, am I? You know
Did you
what I mean?
phone him and say, well done, Dad?
No. I blocked him. That wasn't that guy there just talking about how many games we've won in Europe.
Sums you lot up.
Come on.
Sums you lot up, mate.
What are you talking about? It's the season and overall, it's about winning trophies. Yes, Arsenal have been decent the last 2-3 seasons. And yeah, we beat Real Madrid, but what does it mean? What does it mean now? Nothing. Do you know what I mean? You're sitting there green all happy about it. For me, I understand what you're saying, Jace, about Tottenham have finished 17th, have had a terrible season, but Ange actually said it, I think it was after the game. He basically gave up on the league in January.
No, I don't believe that.
Right,
Honestly, that's a smokescreen.
Yeah.
Do not believe that. 18 months. You look at Spurs' record. Since we rocked up and pulled your pants down and give you a good old slap at your place 18 months ago, your season has a tailspin. Ange's record in the Premier League dates back further than when he... that's disingenuous.
It's been a good season.
Disingenuous to say we put all the eggs in that... I don't believe him.
Let's go to Mikey. He's an Arsenal fan. All right, Mike?
All right, Mikey.
Morning, boys. How you doing? You all right?
I'm all right, Mike.
Mikey don't sound happy.
You don't sound too happy,
doesn't
Mike. How
sound
you
happy.
feeling?
Well, I normally listen to you two at night. I can't be dealing with O'Hara at bloody 7 in the morning.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Imagine how I feel.
I
You
know.
got to wake up and listen to me in your ear holes when you're on the way to work.
Jay, listen, you boys deserve to celebrate it. You've won a cup. It's fine. I get it. I've tried to just take it on the chin and avoid it. But I had a bit of a conversation with my mate yesterday. I had a point, and really I want to get Cundy's opinion on this as well.
Cool.
If Arteta next year, he decides, you know what, in the league, and I know Ange hasn't specifically done this, but he decides in the league, we're going to rest Saka, we're going to rest Rice, we're going to rest a lot of other players. We finish 15th, 16th, 17th, where you boys finish. We crash out of the Champions League early. We go out of the FA Cup in the third round. And he says the focus is purely on the League Cup. Everyone's saying if I don't win a trophy, I'm a nightmare. I need to win the League Cup. In the League Cup, we get Preston at home, then Southend at home, then Ipswich at home. Semi-finals, we get Forest Green, who have made it. And then we go ahead and we beat Spurs or United in the final.
Yep.
Do we all celebrate, laugh at Spurs, laugh at everyone else and go, what a manager has won a trophy?
No.
I think you do, mate. I think you do.
You don't.
I think you do, Mike. That'll sum you lot up.
No,
you will.
you've
have an open top bus parade for a Carabao Cup. You're like Newcastle.
No, I don't believe that. No, that's it basically just describes Spurs' season right there.
Yeah, but we won a European trophy. It's
Yep.
a bit different.
You've won a European trophy, not the European.
you haven't won the
trophy.
big one.
We've never
We've
won it.
won a
We've never
massive
won it.
trophy. It's a major honour.
Jay, we've never won it, so I'm all more than happy to sit there and take the abuse for it. We've never won it, and
No.
Cundy's right. Oh, European.
You beat Real Madrid, though, Mike. You beat Real Madrid. It's a good game.
That's easy, mate. We're Arsenal. Of course we beat Real Madrid.
Yeah, look, I can't get past. Well done for winning the cup, right? But it's a cup, right? Your season, the body of work you put in this season, that Ange's got the body of work, is sackable.
It's been great.
Sackable.
It's a great.
And you're paper over the cracks with that.
Yeah.
Paper over the cracks of what's been
Open
a
top
dog of a
bus.
season.
Open top bus.
A three-legged dog with fleas your season has been. And you saved it. Honestly.
We got the fleas out on the last day.
No, the fleas, you're flea-ridden. You've got one eye. And you've managed just to get yourself somehow a meal, and that meal has been the Europa League.
They go to Pete. He's a Liverpool fan. Pete.
All right, Pete.
Good morning, lads.
How are you, Pete? How are you feeling?
I'm all right. Jason.
Come.
Do us a favour, take his cornflakes off him. He shouldn't be putting vodka on his cornflakes at this hour in the morning.
I've got to deal with him, mate.
European champions, Pete.
Stop it.
You don't know what... Listen, Jason's a European champion. His team's won it.
Yeah, put him right, Pete.
Champions, the one who wins the Champions League, not the Egg Cup.
No. European champions, matey.
You can't have that.
Tradition,
Show
history.
some respect.
You try convincing yourself of that.
History. How'd you get on? How'd you get on in Europe this season, Pete?
If you have a little look, you'll find that we won 6 European Cups.
Yeah.
You've never played it. We have played in it, but we smashed it in a final.
Listen, you're Champions League royalty. I get that.
Don't take Pete on, mate. He's got too much ammo.
It's got a lot of ammunition.
Too much ammo, mate.
It's an hard one with Liverpool because they have, they are Champions League royalty. But come on, Pete. Come on. Give us that credit. European trophy.
I'll give you credit.
We've won 3 of them. We're dining at the big table. We got the top table at O Beach.
Yeah, you have next year, but you won't get through the group stage.
Do us a favour.
No, honestly, Pete's got a point here. You're going to embarrass the Premier League. 17th.
Pete, you on your way to work?
I am at work.
What'd you do, Pete?
I'm a taxi driver.
Oh, he's driving around, Pete.
Driving around.
Yeah.
Just crying that Spurs are champions of Europe.
Don't.
Crying.
Honestly.
Are you having a laugh?
Champions of Europe.
No, you've got to stop this. You've got to stop this, mate. You've got to stop this talk, right? You're Europa League champions. You're not champions of Europe. Right?
We're the league champions. Remember that?
Do you know what it's a little bit like?
Bang average league.
Do you know what it's a little bit like? This is how disrespectful it is. Yeah. It's a little bit like Crystal Palace saying they're champions of England because they won the FA Cup. They're not. Right? Or Leeds saying we're champions of England because they won the championship. You're not. You've got to win the big dog.
Nah. Champions of Europe, mate. Champions of Europe.
No, you're
Pete,
not.
Get back to work.
talkSPORT Breakfast, waking you up Monday to Friday morning from 6 a.m. on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.